Hello everybody, this is Creek Sports Talk, and today I'm going to make my second video on the NBA trade deadline, and this is going to talk about the veterans that could be available at the NBA trade deadline. So I got 6 names right here, and the first name I have on my top is Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is a good player. He's averaging 16.8 rebounds. He's playing up to par. I think everybody remembers his in the dunk contest where he lost to Zach LaVine, and he made those crazy dunks. I mean, the dude was on the hoverboard. So, but the interesting thing about him is his contract. So his contract runs through 2022, and this year he's owed $20 million. But in the last year of his deal, it's $16.4 million. So when you think about the type of player he is, giving you that offensive punch at the power forward position, and with the salary cap going up, that could be a very good contract that could give you very good value. Now, I would look for a team that needs help on the wing. I mean, 3 of these players I have could be helpful on the wing, because look at teams like the Kings. They could use help on the wing. They have Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox, but they really don't have that wing talent right there. Now, the next person I have is Tim Hardaway Jr. on the Knicks. This is a interesting contract, because if the Knicks can get this contract off the books, it would really help them going forward, because they would be clearing $17 million cap space. And if they want to bring KD to New York, I know Kyrie said he's going to re-sign with the Celtics, but maybe Kyrie comes here. Kyrie, KD, they are trying to open up cap space. As I said in the other video, Enes Kanter is another example of them trying to get contracts off the books. So, he's leading the Knicks in scoring 20 points a game, and he can really add that offensive punch to a team that needs it. I mean, look at the Pacers, maybe. They have some expiring contracts. Maybe they give the expiring contracts, and then Tim Hardaway Jr. goes and plays for the Pacers, and that team would be good. Boban Bogdanovic, Victor Oladipo, that would be a pretty good team right there. But his contract is the thing that could deter people. So that's Tim Hardaway Jr. The next person I have is Otto Porter Jr. Now, Otto Porter Jr., he's one of the best players on this list, but the problem is his contract. He's owed $27 million next year, and then he has a player option following that. Now, $27 million for a dude that's good in a 6-man role, he can start. I'm not sure you really want to pay that, but he's a good 3-and-D wing, and that's what teams are looking for, a dude that can shoot the 3 and play defense. So, and he's shooting 43%, so that's a high clip from 3. So, he could be a good player on the option. What'll be interesting is the Wizards, they want to try maybe and shed this deal so they can open up cap flexibility, because right now they're really hamstringed. You're paying John Wall $40 million a year, Bradley Beal $25, Otto Porter $27. You're basically tying up your whole salary in $100 million, and you really can't build a super good team that's going to contend for a championship. So, look at them to shed that salary. And so, now the next player, Terrence Ross, he's on the Magic. I mean, a lot of these players are on the Magic. And we'll see, really, if they're going to be buyers, if they're going to be sellers at the trade deadline, if they're going to trade Aaron Gordon, Vucevic, or Terrence Ross, for example. Terrence Ross is a good offensive threat. He can shoot the 3. He's averaging 14 points a game. He would be a veteran presence that could really help a team. So look for teams that need shooting. I put the 76ers here because when you look at the 76ers, I mean, you got Joel Embiid, Jimmy Butler, J.J. Redick, and I don't know who else could shoot the three because they gave Dario Saric and Robert Covington to the Timberwolves. So I don't think they have the shooting to get very far in the playoffs. I'm not discounting they can't go far, but I just don't feel they're going to make it that far in the playoffs if they don't add that shooting threat. And then I also put the Bucks because the Bucks, I mean, if they add another shooter, that could be dangerous. I mean, you have Eric Bledsoe, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Brook Lopez. That's a good starting five that can. And then if you had Terrence Ross who could lead the six-man unit, that's a very dangerous team. Now the last two players I have, this was just recent. The Grizzlies are now taking offers for Marc Gasol and Mike Conley. Now Marc Gasol and Mike Conley have been in the Grizzlies. They have been their car for a long time. And they're very good players, but the Grizzlies just aren't going anywhere. And I think they're going to try and get something for him. I realize they would love to keep him, but if they can get good value for Marc Gasol and Mike Conley, they're going to take him. So let's start with Marc Gasol here. As I said, he's a very good player. He's averaging 15 points, 8 rebounds. He's kind of like Nikola Vucevic. He's one of the best veterans that could be available on the trade market. But the one thing that is going to deter people is he's 33 years old. He's not a young person anymore. So I put a team that could be interested in him as the Celtics. If the Celtics look to get another veteran, maybe try and get Gordon Hayward's contract off the books. He's being paid probably $25 million a year. Get that contract off the books. You're able to have more flexibility to pay people like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown when they get to their next contract. Then Mike Conley. Mike Conley is a good player when he's healthy, but he's been injury prone. There's no doubt about it. But when he's healthy, he's a good offensive player, averaging 15 points, 7 assists a game. But another thing is that could determine his contract. Now, I remember him when he got his big contract, 5-year, close to $150 million. And that was when salary cap was going up. But then, this year, the salary cap didn't go up that much, so not a lot of teams had cap space this year yet. So, Mike Conley, he got his big contract, and that's going to deter people because he's injury prone and do really want to take a chance on a dude like that. So, those are my veterans list. So I'm going to repeat the 6 players I talked about: Aaron Gordon, Jim Hardaway Jr., Otto Porter Jr., Terrence Ross, Marc Gasol, and Mike Conley. These are the players I put together. If there's any other players you would think, please leave a comment down below. And like the video, please subscribe. And thank you for watching.